Good morning. It is Friday morning. I think it's the 20th, something like that. But I'm starting on another portion of the car today. I'm getting back on the bodywork. Stayed late last night with a buddy from work, and we did the rust removal. Found all the tumors and cut them out with a cutting disc, and I treated the holes with like rust converter and trem clad and primer. Once I got the big chunks out and everything I could, I just filled in the void with anything I could to prevent any more rust from growing. So I'll take you over here and give you a little look at what I've done yesterday. All right, so here it is. I'm probably gonna take some hate in the comments, but after we cut out the rust and I filled everything up with like rust converter and trem clad and primer and yada yada, I used a spray foam to fill it, just so I had a backing to work with. The same on the other side. I haven't sanded the other side down yet because I unmasked it this morning and it was still kind of gooey. There was no air inside. As you can see, it's still kind of bleeding. It's just starting to go, but that's nasty. This was a really bad one. I actually had to take out a huge chunk there, but used everything I could to cover the rust with anything that will prevent more rust. Cut as much as I could out. I wasn't expecting this to grow as big as it did back here. I'm gonna have to do some trimming, but this is all good now. I shouldn't have any more rust issues, no more holes. Bottom of this car is actually in really good shape, except for back here on, like this whole back end on both sides was trashed. And me and my buddy Stu here at work, we fixed it up pretty good. But I'll explain to you why I use the expanding foam. This is just something like me and my dad, like we really would never have taken any vehicle to a mechanic to get it done. We'd have done it ourselves to the best we could and for money, the money that we had. And now that he's gone, I still want to kind of stick with that whole thing, that whole theme. So, and I know my dad would have used expanding foam. I know it's not right, but you know, that's just kind of how we did things. And it's only an old Cutlass. It's not like it's a Chevelle or a Camaro or even a Nova, right? Or a Monte Carlo. Like it's just a Cutlass, and it's gonna look fine, and I'm not worried about it. And I work in a body shop, so if anything does happen, I can always get back in there and do it a different way, or just keep patching it up. I don't care. It gives me something to do. But I'm gonna get into some of the body work now. So I'll set you guys down and you can watch along with me. Yeah, found another big rust crater. I didn't think it was this bad, but I guess it is. Bring out the grinder.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Gross. Well, I'll try to work on that one. Another tumor I wasn't expecting, but whatever.
This is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome.
Alright, that's done. I probably won't show you the other side, there's no point. And I can't really get to it anyway right now. I might not be able to do any of this until tonight, once that foam dries. But we'll see. If I can get to it, I'll get to it. But for now, I'm just gonna call this a morning. Alright, I'm gonna start sanding. This actually dried a lot faster than I was expecting. I'm gonna use 80 grit sandpaper. I already started, as you can see. I was just testing it out. Now I'll try and finish it. I got a few minutes before I start work. That down with the hammer, and then I'll fill it in with water. Yeah, it's a little soft. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to leave that now. So, I'll get back to this afternoon. Alright, work is done. Gonna start sanding the rest of it. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna go mix up some Bondo glass, cover that up.
You doing a how-to video?
Yeah, making it for YouTube.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, fuck, I don't see any 18-foot fucking dumpster. Fuck,
Does
man.
nobody believe us?
No.
Of course they don't. Paint by always at fault.
Well, yeah. You're not there to defend yourself.
Well, you texted me right after Ryan just called fucking Larry.
No,
And then
Alex called me, I think.
was it Alex? Oh, it sounded like Ryan.
I think it was Alex. But no, remember the ones I did here?
Yeah,
Set?
yeah.
But Brad, remember the ones I did here, the set, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Stu touch them up or something in the plane out on the tarmac?
They went on 726.
They went in the wrong place. Is that what it is?
So the ones that they need,
I don't.
the plane never. Yeah, but that other plane had to have
Yeah,
came with
they
shit.
had to have had them. All of them have them. Well, you know what? I'm gonna kick it for another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back, fill out my time card, clean up my tools, and it's not my fucking. It's a Jeff's Monday Jeff's problem, not a Friday Jeff's problem.
Yep.
Basically, I'm old for all the pieces, though, so if you have to make a full set, so I can do it. Well, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would want to make those
No,
fucking things.
fuck no, man. But like, how the fuck did we lose them? They're huge.
C-can.
We looked in all the sea cans.
Look through here again. I honestly believe they're not here. No. When we looked around, I can't see the thing.
Well, no, they're huge. Like the
This is-
forward,
yeah.
forward section goes from 111 to 239, so they're at least 16.
The longest one is fucking almost the length, like,
Yeah, it's like the length of
it's
the
almost the
fucking
length of the
thing.
car, the
Yeah.
big one.
Two, they come
Two,
two parts.
two long
Yeah,
ones,
and-
and then there's two short ones.
Yeah. And then all your little pieces.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have
it's,
one stubby one that I made in my toolbox. I got all the parts for. But I took the mold off the other parts full of this here.
Yeah.
In case I had.
There.
I had to replace one of the other ones because it was completely came with pieces. So
Well, there.
it's a new one.
with all the commentary, I managed to still get that all added on. There we go. On to the next step. Now I'm back on the other side, sanding the glass. Alright, now we're good. I just gotta do some bondoing on this side. And this baby's ready for paint. Alright, now I am mixing up the Bondo. Kind of a pain. I usually wear a glove for this. I don't know why I'm not. But once I've added this will seal all the fiberglass Bondo in. And then I will have to prime over this to seal it. And then I can almost start bondoing. Or, sorry, bondoing. Then I can almost start painting this thing. Oh, are you quitting? Alright, so I got a little bit of sanding left, but for now, my boss is here right now, and we're basically going to start sanding the whole car down. So I'm going to start videotaping that. Alright, that should be fun. we're pretty much done. Just doing some final hand sanding and touch up, and we're gonna wheel it outside, pressure wash it. All right, so there we go. Sorry, I forgot to videotape washing it, but everybody knows what pressure washing a vehicle looks like. But it is all done. I have a little bit, I still have that to sand, but no biggie. But it is done. Tomorrow I'm gonna come in, I have a few things I have to remove, and I'm gonna start masking it off. And tomorrow I should start painting it. Oh, I'm so excited. Hope my dad's gonna like this. All right. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.